Welcome to Simplified Salesforce. In this video, we will try to learn about OmniStudio or Vlocity DataRaptors. OmniStudio or Vlocity DataRaptors are database connectors or adapters using which we can either fetch, perform DML operations, or do transformation of data without writing any code or SOQL query. However, it is important to note that having prior knowledge, at least at a high level, about SQL, that is Structured Query Language, or SOQL, that is Salesforce Object Query Language queries, DML statements in Apex will be a big plus to use DataRaptors like a pro. So, let's learn about OmniStudio or Vlocity DataRaptors. There are 4 types of DataRaptors. Turbo Extract, which should be used to fetch data from a single object. Extract, which should be used to fetch data from multiple related or unrelated objects. Load, to be used to insert or update data. And Transform, which should be used to change the structure or format of the data. Now let's learn about each of these type of DataRaptors in detail. The first is Turbo Extract. Using this, we can fetch data from a single Salesforce object. Additionally, you can fetch the data from its related parent object as well. The second is Extract DataRaptor. Using this, we can fetch data from multiple related or unrelated objects. The data returned from the database can be transformed as well using this DataRaptor. Additionally, we can implement formulas using which we can create and add new data fields to the output of the DataRaptor. The third is DataRaptor Load. Using this, we can either insert or update data to Salesforce objects. In this, we need to provide input in either JSON or XML format. This input and its fields or attributes should then be mapped to the individual fields of the Salesforce object. Similar to DataRaptor Extract, we can build formulas using which we can create new fields, calculate their values, and map them as well to Salesforce object fields. The fourth and the last one is DataRaptor Transform. Using this DataRaptor, we can change the structure of the input to either add or remove certain attributes. Also, we can change the format of the input as well. This DataRaptor expects the input data in either JSON or XML format. The output data could be either JSON or XML. Now, let's walk through a few scenarios where we will try to propose the best possible solution for each. Scenario 1. I want to get this data or details. 1. Account record where I will pass the ID. 2. Details about the owner of the account like name, email, profile name, etc. 3. Related contact records of that account. 4. I want all of these data elements or details in a specific structure. Now, looking at these requirements, it is clear that we need to fetch data from multiple related objects. The owner, which is the user object, is the parent of the account object. Contacts is the child of the account. So in this case, we should go ahead with a single DataRaptor extract. Using output transformation, we can make sure that the output data is in the correct structure as needed. Scenario 2. I want to get data from 1. Contact record where I will pass the ID. 2. Details of the related account like name, website, phone, etc. In this scenario, we want to fetch data from 2 related objects. First one is the contact and the second one is account. Now, account and contact are related where account is the parent of the contact. So, as the proposed solution, we can go ahead with a turbo extract data raptor, in which we can fetch the data from a single object along with its related parent object. Scenario 3. I have data returned from a web service which is in XML. This XML data needs to be converted into JSON so that I can show that data on the UI. Since this requirement does not need any database operation and just needs the data conversion, the clear solution for this would be to implement a DataRaptor transform which can accept input in XML format and provide an output in the JSON format. Scenario 4. I have a JSON data that gets generated from users in an LWC, which is nothing but Lightning Web Components. This data I need to validate and insert into Salesforce objects. Now, this scenario requires insertion of the data, which is nothing but a DML operation. For this, we would recommend a single DataRaptor load. This DataRaptor load can accept JSON data. We can map fields or attributes in this JSON to individual fields of the objects. The field type validations like required field, email address validation, or validation rules can be used to do the validation. Also, by using options like rollback on error in the DataRaptor load, we can make sure that if any object's DML operation fails, the subsequent DML operations should not happen, and the previously performed DML operations should also get reverted. Now, let's summarize whatever we have learned so far. Point number 1. While using OmniStudio platform, if we want to perform database operations or data specific operations like fetch, insert or update or data transformation, we should use DataRaptors. Point number 2. We can create DataRaptors without writing a single line of code. Now, here are some bonus or pro tips. Point number 1. DataRaptors and their features implementation is already optimized so that we don't need to worry about the performance. Like in Apex, while writing SOQL queries, we need to take care of the fields that we query or the where conditions that we apply. Tip number 2. Always prefer DataRaptor Turbo Extract over the DataRaptor Extract, as Turbo Extract DataRaptors are faster as it has less features like output mapping or transformation or formulas calculations compared to its counterpart, which takes time during the execution. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, as in our future videos we will dive deep into each type of these DataRaptors, where we will also demonstrate how to implement each of them. If you have any suggestions, please write to us in the comments. Thanks for watching.